But I personally feel India is greater than personalities. I would very much like that Mr. Modi becomes the Prime Minister of this country again. And I think my personal judgment at this moment says the BJP tally will surprise on the upside. And you know what is this? UP mein haan 40 aayegi, ek bolega nahi, 15 is more appropriate. What is the basis? Right? I've got so many lists here. Maharashtra party hai. How much BJP will get? How much? No basis anything. So, but I feel BJP will come. And second thing I want to tell you was India grows not because of politicians, but in spite of them. Right? So, another thing also how immaterial they are that, you know, the Sensex made a low of 2800 on September 12th, 2011. It was 6,400 when the BJP government lost the elections, which they were widely expected to win in 2004. In 1 week, the Sensex was at 4,400. And in that term of that government, it was at 20,000. Right? And when Mr. Manmohan Singh was re-elected without communist support, and the Congress had 200 plus seats, the Nifty went up by 40% in 2 trading days. And never went above that. Or it remained around that for the next 5 years. So I don't know why these people have this obsession about elections, not realizing that India is greater than political parties, individuals and elections.
So why do you want Mr. Modi back?
Because I agree with his policies. You don't agree with Jan Dhan. You don't want everybody to have a bank account. You don't agree with everybody should have a toilet. You know how I describe Mr. Modi? He's a distal socialist. Who is a socialist? Who's fighting that give me more piece of the cake, more piece of the cake. Mr. Modi is also fighting for more piece of the cake. But he knows as a capitalist, he should first try and increase the size of the cake. Right? And then fight for the share. If Mr. Modi may not meet you and me, but if he comes to know that there is a potential American who will invest $1 billion in this country, he will meet him at 3 o'clock in the night. Yeah, he will. What's wrong? He needs investment in this country. So I think his policies are decisive, his policies are correct. And see, I tell you, to really know this country, there are only 2 Indian Prime Ministers who experience poverty. One is Lal Bahadur Shastri and one is Modi. And, you know, my mother had never to cook on a chula. We are from a middle class family, she used to cook on a gas. Mr. Modi's mother used to cook on a chula. He knows what the effect it has on that woman. So see, we living in cities may not sympathize with what the government is doing for the poor. But seeing the difference in prosperity, I'm a capitalist. Words sound hypothetical from my mouth. But it's a reality that we have to do good social welfare without leakage. So I think Mr. Modi's policies are the correct policies, right? And they will help in bringing economic prosperity in this country. Also, I think I like the BJP because I'm an Indian and it has a pride for India. You know, the original, right? You know, the original constitution of the Jansangh said that we must fight to be a member of the Security Council. We want to win an Olympic medal. We want to send a man to Mars. There is pride in India and Indianness. I'm not saying Hindu and Hinduness, India and Indianness. So why should I not? And don't you want a common civil code? You tell me one thing. Why should we not have a common civil code? Why should if I'm married to a person from my community, but if I'm married to a Christian, does she know her what confusion there is about right of marriage, divorce, succession? Right? Why should I not be allowed to own land in Jammu and Kashmir? I want to ask. Right? So I have to fight for my Indianness. I have to have a tough stance against Pakistan. I have to fight for Indian pride. I don't agree with if the BJP tomorrow says that, you know, women can't go to a bar. In modern times, I don't agree with it. I may not agree with everything that they say. I say, why should I not be allowed to make a temple? What is so wrong if one temple is made? I say, I don't want to incite violence for it. But the world is not going to end if one temple is made, if you believe that Ram was born there. So I am an out and out BJP supporter. Right?
So, are you concerned if Mahagathbandhan comes to power, it will affect stock market?
No, if Mahagathbandhan comes to the power, I think Raghuram Rajan will be finance minister, the market will go up. So I am not bothered. I am not bothered about the stock market. See, I am sure India is going to prosper.